Well, hey, there we go, Facebook. Good afternoon. You can't turn your phone well in live. There we go. I'm not looking to turn my phone. I think we're okay. Maybe not. Hang on. Let me see what it means now. Let me just pull that up there. Okay. Right. Hopefully that'll be okay and we'll be okay. I rehearsed this in landscape mode, so I'm not exactly certain how this is going to work, but we'll quickly find out. Hi guys, welcome to the Artist Heart Live. It's great to be here with you again on another week. Can you believe we are just over 2 weeks now until Christmas? It's fantastic to have you guys obviously watching and sharing. As always, please do feel free to like and share the video as we go along. Tonight we are only going to be filming and doing the Artist Live, or the Artist Heart Live on this particular channel, I guess you'd say, because this is such a special occasion, such a special night. As I mentioned right at the beginning, we are revealing what I believe to be one of the very best pieces of art that I've ever put together. I am just shocked and in awe with it. And the first thing that I'm going to do before we do anything else is just move this stand back a little bit, because we've had to change our view. Hopefully it won't knock it too much. We're not using our webcam tonight. We're actually using my phone. So there we go. Bear with me. There we go. We're using my phone because we're busy uploading things to the new website. So that's kind of taking precedence over that. So if the internet is a little bit glitchy and struggling tonight, that is why I do apologise. As you can see behind me, the wolf, and above my head, the stallion in the shadows, and this little one next to me is the one that's going to finish out the series, and it's really, really cool as well. So guys, what we're going to do, as I said at the beginning, kind of nervous because I want to share with you a brand new song, or in fact it's not a brand new song. It's actually one of the first songs that was written for the new album that will be coming out in February, and I'd like to share it with you, and it's called The Memory Road. This is kind of an acoustic version of that song, and then I'll discuss a little bit about the painting. While I'm doing this song, guys, if you want to have a guess, you can get 3 guesses as to what is underneath the veil or the cloak and dagger or whatever it is, and then we'll talk about it a little bit, and then I'll be revealing it to you probably about 25 past, something like that. But I want to share this song with you. It's called The Memory Road, and we will judge how well it is by whether the ratings go up or down during this. Yeah, I was going to do the last song that was written that was called Guardian Angel, but I couldn't find my capo. So I decided to use, Hey Barbara, hoping you're doing well. Anyway. I sit and I remember to a time when young hearts were so full. Times have changed and a year has passed. I don't mean that I don't you at all. Been there now, I am looking back. My feet are on the right track, going down the only road I've known. There comes a time to walk away, move on and live another day. Don't be plagued by memories from long ago. The memory road. Heart and soul, we have shared it all. Many calms came before the storm. Thank you. from long ago. Memory road. Memory road. Been there now, I am looking back. My feet are on the right track, going down the only road I've known. There comes a time to walk away, move on and live another day. Don't be plagued by memories from long ago. There you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed that little acoustic version of the Memory Road. The CD itself, as I say, will be out in February. The date is to be confirmed. I just want to say hi to everybody who's watching. It's a great pleasure to be with you today. In about 5 more minutes, I'm doing this in 10 more minutes. Thank you very, very much. As I say, the viewers went up, so I'm really, really glad. I think there was only one person that left, and I believe they had an internet glitch. Thank you very much, Kat. As I said, the CD will be out in February. Pre-orders can be made from now. Pre-orders can be made now at johnmorrisartfromtheheart.com. Get in touch with me to have more information on that. Hi Tracy, hey Kat, hey Lorraine, and everybody else that's watching. I can't see all the other folks that are watching, so just assume that I'm saying hi to you all. But as I was saying, I just want to talk a little bit about the CD. Thank you, Graham. I appreciate that. Graham is one of my dearest and oldest friends. Yeah, so the CD, guys, is one of those that literally I started with one song, and it's called My Special One, that was actually left after the last, thanks Liz, that was left after the last CD, This Generation. And it was one that I always thought, you know, I might just do a single or I might do something, but I want to have it recorded because it was a really special song. Well, as you know, as things happen, you know, you start one song and then you end up with another one was many the times, and then you end up with the Memory Road, and then you end up 15 songs later with some brand new. And I think as I get older and I think about my songs more than I used to do when I was younger, 5 years ago when we did the very first one, I would say pat myself on the back, but in the most humble way possible, that the stories that are on this CD will definitely resonate with you. If you are looking for something that gets you thinking, if you're something that you want to relax to, if you're looking for something that makes you feel all warm and lovely inside, if you're looking for something to rock to and dance around to and get boosted up to, then the Memory Road CD is definitely the one for you. And as I say, it'll be available in February. Some of the songs on the CD will be getting previewed on Facebook and on YouTube as well. If you do have any questions, please, as always, feel free to fire them into the chat box. Well, guys, well. By the way, can I just say, I don't do gigging anymore. I used to do gigging when I was younger, but for a variety of reasons now, time being one of them, I don't do a whole lot of gigging, so it's really nice when I can play from, you know, my studio, my kitchen, to, you know, how many people see this? Sometimes, you know, 150, sometimes 3,000. It makes my job so much easier. Anyway, the painting that we're about to reveal and unveil to you guys, as I said, happens to be, I think, one of the very, very best that I've ever put together. And I mean that in the most humble way possible. But the reason that I feel that is because when I was looking at it this afternoon and when I was painting it, I was just shocked. Sometimes as an artist, and I know we've got many artists on here tonight with us, sometimes as artists we look at things and we think, you know, I wish it could be this. And oftentimes it comes out kind of what we've got up here. Sometimes, if you've been doing this long enough, 99% of the time you get, roughly what you're after. But when you're doing everything freehand and you put this piece of work together and you see it come to life and you see it almost jump off the canvas, you literally, I mean, when I was filming this, it was like, oh my goodness, this literally just, for me, was so exciting, and it's a perfect finish to the animal series that's behind us. No one has actually sent in a guess as to what this could be. I had a few different ideas and things, and there was other people that had ideas. One person thought it could be a turkey. I can definitely say, without shadow of a doubt, it is not a turkey that's under here. Thank you very much, Liz. That's okay. The show will still be up when you return, so please do feel free to check it out afterwards. But just before, just want to spend 2 minutes, just to kind of prolong the intensity kind of thing. When I sat down and painted this, I wanted something in the third painting to be very special, and I thought, ooh, what kind of personifies me as a person, as an animal? And I don't want you to answer that because I've had all sorts of weird answers in the past. But there is one thing, if you know me very well, that you will know instantly. Is like my spirit animal. No, it's definitely not a monkey, Graham. Hey Adam, thanks Liz, take care. Hey Susan, hoping you're doing well. And what I love about this animal is the power that it has in its body, but also it's got just a gentle lovingness to it. And it's one of those animals that I sit and think, I can understand that. If anything's in me that's like that, you'd be nice, gentle, kind and caring and loving and all that other stuff. But when you need to be, you're willing to stand your ground and do, what needs to be done. So as I sat and thought about this, I thought there would be no better piece of artwork that I could attempt and film. It'll also be on DVD. Claire, if you play it from the beginning, when we're done, you'll get to hear the full thing, and you'll hear more about the CD as well. But honestly, I mean, when I started painting this, a couple of weeks ago, I thought, yeah, this is something I definitely want to be on DVD. The other two are on the DVD, and I thought this is something that I definitely want. So we don't have a drum roll, but are you guys ready to see? I am so nervous because I really love this, okay? I really love this piece of work. And I know you'll just be like, oh, we love it too because it's you, you're so lovely and so, cute and everything. And I appreciate that. But let's go for it, okay? Without further ado, I want to reveal to you the piece of work that I genuinely feel is probably the best piece of work from heart and soul, best piece that represents me, that I've ever done over the last 10 years. And here we go. So, the personification that I feel the most that represents me, if I can do this without knocking it off, is this one of the brown bear. I don't know how well you can see that. I know that the camera struggles to pick it up at times. I'll try and move it around a little bit. Let me just move this over a little bit, hopefully not knock it too much. There we go, I think we're good. But it's this one of the brown bear. And I loved, when I saw the photo and I thought of the idea, and I thought, this for me was the one painting that I thought, yes. It's the one that I fell in love with. We had the basis outline and everything, but aside from that, the rest is all hand painted, as you can see on the DVD when that comes out. Thank you very much, Kat. Thank you very much, Tracy. I very much appreciate that. And it is, it's the giant brown bear. And there was times during this painting, the reason I initially was going to reveal this as I was painting it, but the reason that I'm sort of talking about it tonight is because I happened to find a technique that enabled me to do fur really quickly, and we pretty much got through the entire thing in about an hour The DVD itself is I think about an hour and a half, 2 hours long, and that's obviously mainly down to this little brush here. You load it full of colour, and then you do the sweeping and swiping motions. But I mean, I love this. I love it as a composition. I love the look in the bear's face. I love, you know, just the gentleness and the playfulness of it. I love the perspective and the kind of story that it's telling as well. And it's something that you can create your own stories to. As a child, bears were always the thing that I loved the most in terms of soft, cuddly toys. I've still actually got my original teddy bear that sits beside my bed, as you know, and he's, you know, over 30 years old. He's probably actually closer to 40 or 50 years old now. But that's, you know, for me, you know, it captures everything. And if you look into the eyes as well, they're really soulful. I'll be putting up photos over this of the next few days or weeks. Thank you very much, Maria. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Kenny, hoping you're doing great as well. But I want to share this with you because, again, you know, you guys have been so loyal to me, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support that you have given. The good news is, even more good news, besides the new website that's coming in January, beside the CD that's coming in February, and beside this beautiful piece of work, and I'm not going to be humble about that at all, it is a beautiful piece of work. I loved doing it. And when we get it all sprayed and everything, it will bring the colour out so much more, but that can't be done just yet until it's dry. But the other thing is, as well, guys, is that Facebook, that was it. That we have now solved the main issue, I think, with Facebook. We're certainly back and able to promote again, and Facebook have actually emailed us, and I know this doesn't seem very likely, but they have. The email is there, and basically said, you know, that there's nothing that you have actually done wrong that has, you know, caused these restrictions. And anyone that's on social media and marketing and all that kind of stuff, they will know what I'm talking about. So that's a really good thing, and hopefully, you know, back into January, we thank you very much, Natalie. Natalie, you're a wonderful, wonderful star. Natalie is one of our newest members of staff as well, and her and I will be working together on some really fantastic projects come the new year. So stay tuned for all of that. And yeah, I mean, it's such an awesome way to finish out such a difficult year for those that follow the journey over the last year. To wrap up, I'm not going to leave doom and gloom, but if you thought you had in a bad year, everyone else seems to have commented their bad year. So I just want to bullet point mine. I had my shoulder collapse, I had a steroid injection to which I had medical reactions to. You had personal, professional, business, emotional, spiritual issues that were going on, health complications, all this stuff, and then the stuff with Facebook as well. And all I can say is, guys, if you're going through times like that trust me, you've got to weather the storms. You've got to get to a place where it is going to get better, but you've got to take the steps that you need to do. You've got to keep working through these things. Natalie, I don't know if she's still on or if she's not, but she has been one of the biggest encouragers for me professionally that I've ever experienced. Obviously, I've got my business coach, Kat Sturts, in Michigan, and I've got my wife as well. You know, and it's been fantastic because at times I'll just get messages, hey, you doing all right? How's things going? And we do the same with each other. And yes, it was the icing on the cake. But I think for 2018, with the new website, with the new CD, that will actually take us pretty much into Easter. And obviously the variety of paintings as well that we're going to be putting together and we're going to be doing. I'm very excited. And hopefully that will be... It'll be a good year for us. We're at that stage now where, you know, we developing more and more. Yes, Crazy Crane is a reference to an idea that Natalie and I have been discussing. That's very, very much in the, I suppose, the early stages right now. But guys, as I say, thank you very much for all your support throughout 2017. I really, really do appreciate it. Of course, this won't be the end. I will see you again before the end of 2017. We have a brand new show, by the way. Before I forget, we've got a brand new show that's airing on YouTube. Now, I know recently you've seen Breaking the Artist Code. Can you believe that that is now finished? Series 1 is now finished. We looked from start to finish on some of the secret hints and tips of the greats of the past to put together a painting. and that is on YouTube. So if you check that out, Breaking the Artist Code, you'll be able to find that on there. But we have a brand new show that's going to be airing in 2 weeks, which is going to be artists throughout the age. And I'll be presenting to you some of my, well, I think we've got about 20 artists down just now, past, present and future artists that are some of the most well-known and some of maybe the most unlikely artists. So we look at folks like Salvador Dali, we look at Bob Ross, we look at Thomas Kinkade, Eugene Lushpin, Chuck Pinson. Then we go from there to Lowry, to Turner, to Monet, to Rembrandt, all the way through to Michelangelo. We even look at some of the more modern artists, I guess you say, like a Peter Hausen or a Joan Lawson, and a variety of artists as well. So that will be on YouTube. You need to follow on YouTube to check out that show. Because I don't know if you know this, but there was a kid who made $11 million from reviewing kids' products. And I thought, well, if he can make that from reviewing kids' products, then I can make that from reviewing artists. So we're certainly going to give it a try. At the moment, we're trying lots and lots of different things, and we're having a lot of fun actually putting a lot of these together. Frustrating at times, to say the least, but we're having a lot of fun at putting these things together. And I just want to say, as always, guys, thank you for all your support. If you are looking for orders for Christmas, you can't, because we have now reached our cut-off point. We sent the last of our paintings out Tuesday. But we will be taking orders for after Christmas very, very soon, but I will be off for 2 weeks from teaching and from live streams and painting and everything, so as I can catch my breath. But no doubt, once I take time off, a day or two will go by and I'll already be having creative thoughts and putting other things together for the new year. But my aim is to do everything that we can and take the rest of the time off. Of course, and if I don't have any creative thoughts, we've got the tax return time to do, so that's always good fun. Guys, if you have any questions, please do feel free to fire them into the comment section below. Aside from that, I'm going to wrap up the show. I'll bring the phone in a little bit closer so you can see some of the detail on this piece of work, and then I will bid you good night, God bless, and I will see you, God willing, this time next week for another episode of The Artist Heart. And we're trying to put something together very special for Christmas, because as you know, we always have an Artist Heart Christmas special. So we will be trying to do something with that. Maybe some of the footage from Italy. Maybe some of that, because we are trying to develop that. So I'm going to bring you in and show you a little bit closer as to... Let me flip this around. And there we go. And you can see quite a lot of the detail there. I'll bring you right in. You can see his eyes. Remember those 3 layers that I've been teaching you about for so long? You've got the black, the colour, the white, and the little sparkle that goes on top. So I think this one's going to be called Charlie. So from me and all of us here at Art from the Heart and Charlie, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Have a great weekend, and I will catch you soon. Take care, God bless, and I'll speak to you soon, guys.